Hey guys, this is Allison from Allykatkreations. How are you? Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. And if you get anything from my work or you would like a reading, please see the links down below in order for you to get that information. So today we're going to do an oracle reading for the collective on what we need to work on, what do we need, what is in the energies. So I saged all my cards, but I'm gonna energetically clear. And you're gonna hear some sounds. Awesome. So spirit, angels, what is the collective need? What do we need to heal? What do we need to know? What's going on with the collective? So guys, this is a general reading. Please take what resonates with you. I hope everybody's having a blessed day today. Grand Rising. We're just hitting that Mercury retrograde. And the Schumann's been very quiet. Spirit, angels, what does the collective need to work on? Oh, this is a wow. So this is, I'm going to show you in a second. Ask your soul. Wise questions create wise answers. Something you have asked for will soon turn up in your life. Every time you request something, you plant a seed in your quantum field or vibrational reality, where it begins to grow and move toward you. This is how we create and expand consciousness. Asking is the first step in any creation. It only needs to be about 10% of the creative process, but somehow most of us make it about 90%. If we don't see any evidence our desires are coming into existence, we keep asking. This holds us in a place where the answers can't be heard. What you desire is on its way. You only need to ask once. It doesn't matter whether it's out loud or in your mind, because the universe interprets vibrations, not words. So we're moving into a new scope of time. And I think this is a hard part for people, is when you're not seeing your manifestations happen, you're calling out to source, you're calling out to the universe what it is that you desire or want to manifest, and it's taking forever. Just remember also, it's divine timing. Everything lands in divine timing. So please take that with it's coming. Ask your soul, go within, ask the questions to yourself. But then once you put that energy and vibration out, let it go. And if it's meant for you and your reality, it will come to fruition. We say that with people and relationships. If it's meant to be, and they let it go, if they come back to me, it's meant to be, right? So we have to apply the same concept to this. So ask your soul. Spirit, what advice do we need? So those of you who are new to my channel and to my readings, I pick the cards that vibrationally hit me. What do we need, Spirit and angels, for the collective? What do they need to know? Can we get one more, please? So just know that I pick off of vibrations. And sorry for my nails, they're gross. I have a balanced relationship with time. I use time well. So as we're asking ourselves, what do we want to manifest? What do we want to bring into our reality? This is amazing because you have a balanced relationship with time. Again, so know that divine timing is working out for you, and things might seem, we're at the crux of change. Change takes time. Energies take time to anchor. So don't give up on the things that you want, and don't give up on pursuing, because time is on your side. I accept renewal and delight in fresh starts. So like I just said, we have a change happening in our paradigm. The things that we need to manifest perhaps is waiting for that change to happen in the energies out in the universe. So don't be discouraged if you're not seeing it just yet. And I know for myself, guys, I feel the same way. I'm also in this limbo. What is going on? I am waiting and waiting and waiting and being patient. But you just got to press forward. You got to put the energy out there. You have to have the vibrations that match so that things can manifest for you. Spirit, what does the collective need to hear right now? My arthritis is acting up today, so I do apologize. Some of these cards are stuck and too big, but they're worthy of reading. Spirit, what does Spirit and the angels have for the collective? What message? Can I get one more, please? So we have, what is already with you? And for those of you who watch me, this is number 17. What is already with you? You hold in your hand that which you seek. In other words, the pair of spectacles you have been rummaging around the house for are sitting on top of your head. What are you seeking, perhaps by exploring far and wide, is actually right under your nose. You may not like this idea. It is so much more wonderful to imagine there is something yet to find. Of course, there is unlimited creative potential and always something more than can be. Yet in this instance, it is important for you to know that you already have what you need and what you want. That doesn't mean it's the end of the story, although it does ask you to give up the fantasy that a perfect solution lies in the future somewhere. Instead, it asks you to acknowledge that everything necessary for success is with you now. All you need to do is accept this and act with what you have available to you. This is good news. This particular chapter has a happy ending in store. That ending will become real for you just as soon as you stop trying to skip forward to the next chapter. Better to be completely present in the now. From here, the next phase will naturally happen without force on your part. This oracle also comes with a special guidance for you. You are more ready than you think you are. You are more prepared than you realize. You don't need an entire army of resources to move ahead, although you may find that when you do move, many resources suddenly become apparent. All that you need is the moment is just one sweet act of nourishment. That is enough to take you out of backwards nostalgia or regret. Forwards, what is awaiting for you now. Be brave, dig deep within, and enjoy the sweet surrender. Wow. And I mean, that ties in with Ask Your Soul. Completely asking you, you have what it takes. You have to ask your soul. Go and meditate. What is within you? Things are going to happen in divine timing because it's already here. It's within your grasp. It's in your hands. You just might be chattering in your head negative talk, or you might just have something on the cusp of coming to light in your subconscious, and it just didn't quite unravel itself yet. So be patient with yourself, but know what is coming forward. When you ask your soul, it's already here. It's within your grasp. You just have to let go of the illusions. And next we have collaborative dreaming. Your heart is big enough to dream, not only for yourself, but for a new humanity. Imagine a world that is healed with respect, understanding, and with community that fosters life. Even your dreams that relate to you alone will contribute positively to the greater good, because that is the nature of your heart. Your heart naturally and intelligently cooperates in a grand scheme of love and creativity, working to heal the hearts of the world. The heart creates win-win situations that benefit the individual and collective. This oracle is guiding you to stay in your integrity, honor what you feel, and remember why you chose to open up to group endeavors in the first place, especially if the group involvement becomes complex or challenging. Call on unconditional love each day and evening, and only takes a moment to do. I call upon unconditional love. Please help and guide me and protect end this project or this doing. So it doesn't just want to grow one project. Everything that comes into contact with it will grow. That means that the art and the artist are in the process of creation. This can be smooth, but it is likely to be rough sailing, at least at times. This is not a sign that something isn't working, far from it. It is more usual a sign that growth is happening and you are feeling growing pains. So I'm not even done reading this yet. This is like incredibly long, but my goodness, think about what you're asking your soul and what you want to manifest for yourself. And does that also entail other people? Because what you have is at your grasp, and collective dreaming, it's not just you, it's coming up with other people like-minded to you that want to collaborate this big dream. This oracle comes with particular guidance for you at this phase of your life path and journey and creative journey. You are no longer to think of yourself as the lone wolf. Yes, you have your unique path to tread, but you now have tasks to accomplish for your own growth and greater good that require more than a one-man band. You will still do your own work, of course. However, others are on the way to help you. There is only so much a single drop of water can do on its own. Though it's precious, together those drops can become a wave and make considerable impact in the world. This oracle brings a message to those of you that are involved in a group and are struggling over whether to continue or to let it go and move on. You are asked to trust your heart, not to allow any group to become more powerful than the wisdom of your own heart. Always allow the sacred rebel within you to question authority. Is it a loving and wise authority, or is it becoming a place of fear-based control? Look to your heart's wisdom to discern whether your involvement in a group is healthy or not. And I think when we are working and being amongst other people with a very similar goal, are you all collaborating equally? Are you coming together? What is it? It's not easy, and it's not necessarily something that most people want to lose, because you don't want to lose your group. You don't want to lose the people that are like-minded to you. But if it's no longer serving you, there's other people out there and maybe better situations and opportunities. Again, this is all telling you to go within and use your discernment. Ask yourself, and things will happen for you in divine timing. If you haven't found that group yet, if you haven't been working yet in finding your tribe, it will be coming to you. Because again, what is already with you? And that's your own wisdom and your own mission. But if your mission involves others, and at this point in time, it is becoming more apparent that it is, just remember to go within. Spirit, what do we need? Angels and guides. What is the collective need? One more. We have Gaia. The frequency of Gaia reminds us that we are infinitely connected to one another, just as we are to our great mother and to the universe that birthed us. How? Spirit is crazy. But that's really true. Like I'm saying, what we are asking ourselves goes much further from ourselves. It is involving the collective. And Gaia just proved it. Cosmic flower. The frequency of cosmic flower activates our remembrance of the place we call home, the core from which we pour our magnificence out into the world. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Here. What is the collective need? What is the collective need? Spirit and angels, one more. We have understanding, look at both sides. And we have inspiration. Wow. So we have this understanding card. Looking at both sides. This constellation is Pisces. Wisdom of the Herald. There are many aspects to a situation. Observe wisely from a distance. Really analyze all facets. Take your time and truly process the gravity of the situation. What's worse, the volcano or the dragon? Can you take them both on? Will you choose your battles? Or perhaps, is this rather an opportunity for a powerful alliance? Consider all angles and all sides. Contemplate. Wisdom of the dragon. Knowledge is power, and you will find success in truly understanding a situation. Once you have this level of understanding, knowledge, and sensibility, you can stand in power and come into your own. Knowledge is the key to 1,000,000 doors. They say knowing is half the battle. True assessment and understanding are vital to the situation. Star Dragon Invocation. Take time to reflect and assess a complex situation. Ease back and truly process all angles. Then, armed with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, you have garnered more to move forward and take action for success and victory. Arm yourself with a sharp mind before proceeding. So what I find very interesting in all of this is we are at a crux. We are here right now. Having to do the work on yourself and asking what you want to manifest, but now we're coming into having to involve others and a group of people. So if you're having a situation, you got to weigh both sides. You got to weigh where you fit into the fold. You got to weigh what are you bringing to the table when working with a group, when working with the collective. Are you compromising, but the compromise is going to be something that everybody wins, including yourself? Are you battling ego? And these are the things that we need to work in with other people, working around other people, being around other people. So it's very much going in and doing your inner work and asking the universe what you want. You have to be aware that that might also involve other people. And steering yourself around is much needed. So we have inspiration. Wisdom of the Herald. It is time to gather and harvest. Harness your material means and resources. Build up your stockpile and repertoire. Save, fortify, hunt, gather, and repeat. Wisdom of the Dragon. Listen to the whispers of the wind and the deeper energies flowing in every situation for new ideas and creativity. They can be found all around you. I am aware and nowhere at the same time. Listen to my call and be inspired. Draw from me for your new undertaking. I will be available to you in all points, times, and places. I am abundant energy, just ready to be plucked from the ether. When I strike, often without warning, be inspired. The general of inspiration beckons you to heed the call of a source of abundant creativity that is larger than yourself. Draw from the well of inspiration and you will no longer be thirsty. Now is the time for inspiration and creativity to enter your life. So remember, when we're on this journey, when you're going within and trying to manifest, time is on your side because you're balanced with it. What you have is your creative abilities, your talents, the way you think, your inspiration, your creativity. How do you move around the collective dream? Understanding both sides of the coin, knowing both polarities is key in order to work with others and make your creation, your abundance, whatever you're really good at, come and shine without anybody taking and knocking it down, which is very important. Spirit and guides, what does the collective need? Release emotional weight. Wow. Separating emotional buildup from the anxious mind, activating acts of cleaning, cleansing, releasing, and returning to balance. Taking a step back, breathing, and coming back to center. From the woman in the picture, all ballast falls away. This image symbolizes the ability of inner purification and its necessity in order to move forward with new strength. The blue tone of this image can be seen to represent emotional buildup and the strength it takes to emotionally purify on a regular basis. It's time to release some of the burden you've been carrying. And especially for empaths, pick up so much emotional energy from outside sources that we have no choice to release if we wish to stay balanced. At times, this is a matter of survival. So with going in and asking yourself, the greater work is releasing the emotional weight of the things that you have been burdened with, letting it go and forgiving it and sending it on its way, taking it as this was a lesson for me to learn in order to go asking yourself to manifest something new, because change is happening with everything going on here. We're changing, we're transforming into the new, and we can't walk into that newness if we don't release what no longer serves us, and especially that emotional weight, you know, the not good enough. Like, why isn't my adventure, my venture, my whatever it is that you're doing, why isn't it taking off? And it's negative self-talk will create the vibration that will not help you manifest what you want. You already have it. Don't hold it back from coming to fruition. Negative self-talk will also not help with the collaborative dreaming of combining and understanding which path to take. Your discernment will be thrown off because you're emotionally stuck with the gunk. So Spirit is really asking you to move forward in realizing what is holding me back from my own thinking? What is the emotional state that's weighing me down? How can I fix this so that I can manifest the future and have the abundance, have the inspiration? People get creatively blocked when there's too much mental chatter going on in your brain and you don't have clear resonance with the ether. So just take that into consideration. What is weighing you down emotionally? Spirit. Spirit guides, angels, what advice do we have for the collective? We have be open to receiving. You do deserve to receive. Positive changes are taking place. Be patient. Here we go. I mean, this is another validation that things are coming. You just need to be patient. Spirit, what advice do you have for the collective at this time? Spirit and angels, what messages do you have for the collective at this time? Okay, this came out with 2, so we'll take it. We have let love transform and sacred phoenix. Let love transform. Love is my medicine. Intelligent medicine. It takes death, it makes it a pathway into a greater life. This oracle comes to you as a living spiritual gift. Whether you realize it or not, you have triumphed, you have blossomed, succeeded, cast aside that which was unworthy and taken up love's way. How much delight there is from all those that walk this way of love, of life, to find another precious companion in their midst. You are welcomed into this world where love finds a way. There is nothing impossible for love. It is not bound by the mind, and because of this, all matter of miracles, grace works through it in endless creative variety. The great beloved is a show-off creating with such genius as to be breathtaking. What does this mean? It means an avenue for divine fulfillment has been found. You are being given the power for spiritual success. Your heart's yearning shall manifest itself, but you must comply according to the law of love. What does that exactly mean? Do not attach yourself to the form that your resolution and success shall take. Why would we seek to limit love's creative genius? Instead, trust that it will be magnificent, perfect, literally the work of great genius. Detach yourself from expectations of timing. The harvest will be at the best time when the ripeness is just right, so utterly juicy and sweet. You shall know with certainty that this was the best way. Not a moment sooner would be perfect, nor a moment later. Absolute trust is the best way to adhere to the law of love. This gives you rather some energy to spare, perhaps that might have otherwise been engaged, perpetuating worry or doubt. So once again, Spirit is on it. Spirit is on it. You have to love within yourself, but know that everything happens, like I was saying in the beginning, divine timing, and you have to balance, and you have balance the relationship with time. So also detaching how that is all going to look for you, how your dreams and what you're trying to manifest, what that looks like, especially if you're incorporating the collective into that, it's not going to look like the way you were thinking in your head. Never have expectations of, be specific with what you want to manifest, but when it comes, don't have an expectation of what that literally looks like, because it's going to come in perfect timing for you and how the spirit of creativity and whatever you're trying to come will manifest. And this is Sacred Phoenix Heart. As if we're manifesting from and rebirthing, which is perhaps you are scratching your head quizzically or are in deepest despair because you appear to have met a dead end, a frowning no or a dismissive laugh upon your quest to bring love alive. So then, do you choose to believe in love, or in the death of sorts your heart faces? Your heart shall rally. I choose death because that is the portal to new life. And so it is wise, you see, but you must be brave. To be burned in love by love for love will involve endurance of pain, but it will also place it in context. It is the shorter pain that is not compounded by erroneous thinking. The pain comes and goes quite quickly when you realize that love is simply playfully smacking your wrist and saying, "Not that way, beloved. There are great pitfalls on the path. Come, take this one, where there shall be a wine and dancing." So you are guided to accept the closed doors, the death, the pain. So let it become tinder for your fire. Cry whatever tears need to be cried, so your tinder can be dry and ready to create the sparks your heart needs. The sacred phoenix, ready to die into life within you, is hungry for the fire. Let it feast so it can fulfill its potential, its divine destiny, and become born again into new form, more divinely aligned and alive ever before. This oracle comes with a message for you. You may feel as though you have been wandering in the desert for many years with no oasis in sight. You might have been through darkness, through trials, endure confusion and uncertainty as you sought for your truth, sought divine revelation, and sought your purpose to confirm your plans. Seek no more. The answers are now given, or very soon will be, and the life, the passion, the purpose, it will all come into your clarity. So let the life come to you. Be prepared to let the old version of your life pass away into the new life now being born. What does this mean? It means letting go of your striving, your opinions, your doubts, your despair, and your fears. Life wants to happen through you, blazing angel. You don't have to do much other than get out of your own way. Love is your nature. Let it flourish, and life shall unfold accordingly. This oracle brings a particular message regarding divine timing, the oh so significant factor in our dreams coming to life. Your time is fast approaching. It may even be now. It may seem least likely to you. There may be a great darkness or confusion, and yet the unveiling of the new dawn is closest to the deepest darkness of night. Do not turn your back away from your progress. Your very next step shall be upon hollow ground, rendered golden by the rays of the rising sun. Wow. Wow. Like I've been saying, there's divine timing happening here, and we have to go in and trust this divine timing, as banana nuts as that seems. Wow. Spirit is really trying to let us as a collective know that we need to go within. We're being reborn. Don't latch on to expectations. Trust yourself. Love yourself. Things, when you let go of the fear, when you let go and release, everything starts happening. And again, divine timing takes patience. And even when you're there surrendering and giving up everything that was the old self, where you're not sure what the new self even looks like, don't be deterred. Just know that when something is meant for you, it's not going to pass you by. And the universe tries to set that divine boundary with time to help. Yeah, we have resolve with Desert Jasper. Wow. Your strength and discernment have led you this far, and your action will take, will, sorry guys, my dyslexia. And the action you take next will determine how your life unfolds. There are no right or wrong decisions. There is just an underlying confidence that you have what it takes to get you through any situation along your journey. No one else has been where you have been, and no one else is able to give you the answers. So you must have faith and believe in yourself that your resolve is the most beneficial. So if anybody works with gems, the Desert Jasper, I have a ton of Desert Jasper, is what you need to have. Again, what this is like the biggest theme ever is believing in yourself. This next one is expression. It's flower agate. The way we express ourselves is multifaceted, visually through our appearance, who we choose to surround ourselves with, and body language, but most significantly, via spoken interactions. Communicating with others and ourselves is an integral part of how we shape our reality. When your throat chakra is closed or blocked, you will experience trouble communicating effectively with others, and it will hinder your ability to speak your truth, which is your most pure form of expression. So, again, and there's a lot of blue on this. There's a lot of blue here. So, when we're releasing everything, make sure that you're finding that expression within yourself to be honest and truthful. And knowing that in order to work with the collective and understanding both sides, you have to have clear communication. You have to be clear in your intentions. And if your chakras are blocked, it's going to be really hard. So it's all about that release of that emotional weight within you. helping you to communicate. What else? Spirit, guides, and angels. Wow, this is a very focused spiritual reading right now. We have Archangel Michael. I am with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine purpose. Of course he is. We have Aurora. You are flying high right now, which may threaten others, but don't descend because others will soon become inspired by your example. Right. Spirit and angels, what messages do you have for the collective? We have quiet retreat. It is time to disconnect from the outer world so that you can discern and process your true thoughts and feelings from your inner world. Create this quiet time for yourself, and you'll have more clarity about what to do next. And this speaks that speaks. Ask for your needs to be met. God and the angels can come to your aid only if you make a free will choice to be helped. And it begins with asking. It doesn't matter how you ask God for help, but only that you do so. The same holds true with clearly asking other people to assist you. Which is extremely important, by the way. Always asking for help is not easy, but it's easier to ask God for that help, or your angels or your spirit team, whatever you resonate with. Asking is something that you need to do. And that's also asking of yourself. Because sometimes we really don't know what we want. We're at a crossroads with this change. We're coming into this Phoenix rising with a lot of different changes in the paradigm and leaving out the old. So what is the new that you really want? And that might take time for you to think about. What is the new? What does that look like? What do I want it to look like? And collectively finding others to help you. Okay. We have Thantos and the Vision. Sorry, guys. So we have Thantos. I'll show you in a second. And this fits again with everything that's here. Death. It is tempting to oversimplify death and sum it up as transformation, but the true archetypal resonance of Thantos cannot be easily assimilated or contained. Death is ongoing and omnipresent, an eternal response to the gift of birth. Witnessing an ending of another being, creature, phase, or stage has deep consequences for the psyche. We are forever changed by Thantos as it sweeps us under its wings, making us relinquish control in every form. It leaves a mark of ash upon our heart, signifying we have touched the cusp of the underworld and will return to the land of the living eventually with more compassion and wisdom to share. This capacity is needed in our world. One who has faced the annihilation of Thantos can face anything. When this card appears, it signifies an initiation into the underworld. So we have to take this in a navigating death, the rebirth, understanding what that death of a cycle, what that death of a phase, what the death of anything is. It's just being transformed. Energy transforms. And we need to release, relinquish, have resolve that this is just a part of our evolution. This is a part of our existence. And when you can navigate around that transformation from this phoenix rises into something glorious. And we have vision. It is said that we are each born with a unique vision, a destiny towards which we are aimed. It is also said that we forget this vision the moment we are born, which is very true. We are sent on a lifelong journey of rediscovery. Such is the elusive nature of the vision. It slips away, yet it guides, it appears in strange dreams and surreal images, seemingly unattainable and preposterous. When we are connected to the vision, we carry an inspired, enchanted aliveness that others recognize. We trust the world and its synchronicities. We walk through new doors into wondrous opportunities. We all want to be near those with vision. They emit energy more potent than in any elixir. When we lose connection to the vision, life becomes dull and exhausting, lacking meaning. Bring back the mystery. Bring back the dreams. So are you bringing in the vision? Are you going around and conquering the death of a cycle? Don't hold on. Don't hold on. Spirit. What message do you have for the collective? Oh, we have one of my favorites. We have Jetta. The harvest. There are strong seasonal associations with this card. This is a rune of good harvest, or the culmination of a year or a cycle of planting and growing that results in fruitful crops. In other words, this card suggests that there have been many tough obstacles for you to overcome, but you are about to feel the peace that comes when success is hard-earned and justified. Your hard work, patience, and discipline may soon be rewarded. Enjoy those rewards when you receive them, but don't relax too much. There is a forward momentum with this card, and you are advised to plan ahead. The seasons of the year have a relentless quality, and you need to prepare for the inevitable of another winter, when resources may be scarce again. Above all, this card reminds you that life is cyclical, and that during the good times, you should build up your strength, learn lessons from any hardships overcome, and prepare for the future, whatever it may bring. It's one of my favorite rooms. Spirit, what is the overall for the collective? Spirit angels. I'm going to pull one more of the overall reading, and then we're going to do, so I'm going to do something for you guys where you can get to ask a yes and no question. I'm going to use my pendulum. Spirit, what is the overall message for the collective? We have the sacrament of extreme unification. Sorry, guys, there's things I can't word-wise project with my teeth. I don't know. Many people either don't listen to my readings, like my actual, on my channel readings. Yeah, that word. Your heart knows how to let go so you can find peace. It is time for you to experience spiritual closure. A beautiful new reality is opening up for you. Entering it requires you to release your attachment to the past. You have been inwardly preparing for a powerful rebirth. Now is the time to trust in what is meant for you and more. Move toward it with an open, trusting heart and peaceful mind. Wow. Wow. This brings powerful spiritual last rites so you can be cleansed and liberated into the fullness of your next phase. In the context of this oracle, the symbolic equivalent of the sacrament is the powerful intervention of spirit to free you from the grip of what has been. It is a liberation from habit and the compelling lure of the familiar. It is the divine forgiveness and healing. This translates into the less anointing. Wireless spiritual grace will be with you always, and blessing is always available to the receptive heart. This oracle wishes to bring to your attention the ending of a particularly stubborn pattern. As it does, you will feel greater freedom and new lease on life, as if you are being born again within this lifetime. It augurs significant and permanent healing release. All that happens in such instances is the suffering increases. Let yourself off the hook of guilt, shame, or blame. Give yourself permission to acknowledge that all people, including you, have done their best. The universe is offering you a powerful spiritual gift. Your heart knows how to receive it. Let go. There is no turning back. It is time to start anew. It is your time to be happy and to be free. Once again, guys, if anybody ever doubts that I don't have spirit working with me and for me and for you, all of you, I don't know, but everything here is in the same theme. And it's something super important for everybody. So guys, I want you to take a breath and ask a question. And spirit will ask, and spirit will answer you. So whatever your question is, spirit, the collective is asking a question. Can you answer the collective question? And whatever the question is, it's yes. But please go within. Know that time is fluid, things are changing, and whatever it fits your situation. So guys, thank you so much for coming today to watch what you need to know. There's a lot here, and I hope that it helps you guys, and hope that you resonated with anything that I read today. It's very important that we make these changes and go within and do a lot of this work, because we are rebirthing, and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful but hard and tough process at times. So sending each and every one of you love and light. Please don't forget to hit that like, share, because that's caring. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. And I hope to see you guys on the next one. Please leave in the comments if this resonated with you, if there's any favorite message that you received today. And thank you. Bye, guys.